Soul Food Sundays. I don't know if y'all know, right? But right now is Suicide Awareness Month. This is the time that we should be working on suicide prevention. And you know me, I only like to speak on things that I know about. I only like to speak on things that I can relate to, things that can hit home. And someone I love committed suicide. Someone else I love attempted to commit suicide. And I remember when I went to the hospital, the doctor told me, it said, the good news is that they survived, but the bad news is that with each attempt, they only get better. So I don't know if you're going through depression. I don't know if you've ever had suicidal thoughts, but I pray this resonates with you, because who feels it knows it. When I had that conversation with the doctor, she said someone will need to spend some time with them. And I had the privilege, I had the honor of being that person to step up in that position. And over the time, we had so much conversations that I was trying to understand where he was coming from, where was his mind state at the time. And one of the questions I asked in particular was, didn't you think about your children? And he said, I did, but I thought that they would be just fine. And who feels it knows it. So it's not until later on in life when I found myself feeling the exact same way. It's not until then when I came to the understanding as to where I was at and what was going on. I was going through a dark time in my life, man. Things were rough. I was going through a real bad phase. The storm was around me constantly. Every relationship around me was broken. Things at the job weren't working. The relationship between me and my boss had fell out. Relationships in my household were broken. Everything around me was consistently failing. I felt like whatever I touched turned to salt. I feel like as a man, it is our job to provide and protect our family. But at that time when I said I couldn't do it anymore and I ventured out into my own career and I said, I can't do the jobs, but I know I can be an entrepreneur. When I made this venture, so many things went wrong and things were failing left and right, one thing after the other. I was in such a dark cloud, such a dark space that I remember I was talking to God and I said, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be here. Life is too overwhelming. It was that very same night, a voice came to me and it said, how dare you? How dare you question the most precious gift that I have ever given? How dare you? Your life, you don't even know the calling. You don't even know what I was thinking of when I created you. How dare you? Every single thing that you perceive as a flaw is a superpower. Don't you remember? I said, remember what? Remember when you were a child and they used to tease you about your ears? Remember when you felt so insecure about it? I showed you that those ears were to hear the cries of your brothers and sisters and provide a helping hand. How dare you? How dare you question your strength to go through this process? How dare you question your endurance? Everything that you perceive to be wrong with you was built and put there for a reason. You were designed with greatness. How dare you? You see, I feel like we often put ourselves in these boxes and we think that if we don't fit these certain dimensions and if we don't look like a certain person and if things don't go as planned and things aren't working out, we feel so strategically burdened on the inside and we question our own selves. But it's that voice that came to me and said, with faith the size of a mustard seed, a man can move mountains. O ye of little faith. O ye of little faith. I'm telling you, everything that you want is on the other side. Don't give up now. Just push through. Hold on. Hold on. Your journey is not finished yet. Your calling, your purpose, they're all waiting on you. I promise you. Soul Food Sunday.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Soul Food Sundays. I really appreciate all of you who show your love and support. We're trying to make sure that this message resonates with nations. We're trying to make sure that we spread this out to the masses, and we're really out there inspiring and impacting and changing people's lives. That's what this really is about. So we ask for your help in the process. Subscribe, like our channels, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Inspired by Austin. Inspired by Austin. Share it out on all the channels. Share it with your friends, with your loved one. We are so happy to be on this journey with you, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Take care.